not a game, it's a rich thing.
Good morning YouTube and welcome to Beaman ToysTV. Okay, the sounds is a bit makeup. Anyway, today's the videos is about my LED lighting, which I customized myself in my shelf. So before that, right, let me just talk a little bit on my shelf. Previously, I was given a lot of options whether I want to go for the TOF or any glass display. But the problem with the glass display, if it's all glass surrounding the display, right, the problem is you can't hide the wire of the lights. So that's why I choose bookshelf, because I can just drill a hole at the back and plug the wire to the back so that the wire is actually totally hidden from the eyes when you're looking at the display. That's the main reason why I didn't choose the TOF. But eventually, how I actually do it as a novice basically, or as a newbie, what I do is basically I just buy the LED stripes and just install it on top of the shelf. But when the shelf is actually, when the light is actually spreading the lights on the shelf itself, right, it also spread the light on the glass. That create reflections, that creates certain blurriness because of the overpower light bouncing from the display glass. So I was like talking to a professional photographer. His name is Vinush, and thanks a lot Vinush for the information given to me. So I'm actually trying out his advice. When I first looked at his photo that he sent to me on his collection, he's also a collector himself. I was amazed by how nice or how kind of luxury feel his display looks like. He's using a Billy's from IKEA's plus a customized lighting that he do himself. So he's also using LED stripes like what I do, but the effect that he create, right, is far much more better than what I have. So I asked him how he did it. So he told me the whole story, and today I'm going to do it myself, and I will share it with you guys. What is my current lighting, how it looks like, and how it looks like after I install this in. So every shelf that I have basically have 3 levels. I won't be installing in all the level at one shot when I take this video. I'll be basically installing it at one level, so you can see the distinct difference between before and after I install this particular matter or this particular solution that I use, or this particular method that I use. So first of all, right, the idea is when you actually put a LED light into the casing, right, this is the glass. You don't put the LED like this spraying to the bottoms. What you do is you put the LEDs, right, facing the figures, so that the LED doesn't actually, the light doesn't spread to the glass, it's spread to the figure itself. So having to do that, right, it creates another better effect, as it will be more emphasized on the figure and it won't create a reflections on the glass. So what are the items or what are the things that you need in order to do this? So I have just brought my own stuff from DIY. So I've customized it a little bit and I sprayed some paint on it a while ago. It had dried out already, so I will show you guys what I have. First of all, what you need is you need an aluminum angle, angles to stick the LED on top of that. So let me just show you what I have over here. Okay, so first of all, what you need is this aluminum angle. So it looks something like this. So what you do, right, assuming this is the glass level, you just need to stick this on top of the glass, just like that. Just like that, you know, stick it on top of the glass, and then the LED stripes, right, you just place it here, and then you just stick it on the glass, and that is how the effect is actually created. And because aluminum stripe is kind of silver color, So it doesn't really match a lot of people's concept of collection, so you need to spray it a little bit. I don't actually spray spray the paint on this angle because this is at the internal angles, so I don't really spread it. I spread it over here at the front angles, but be careful because when you're actually spraying paint on a aluminium, right, it is very easily worn off. So if you look at the way I spread it, it's actually pretty neat, but you need to handle it carefully. So when you actually put it on, right, it will create that kind of effect. So let me show you first before how it looks like now. So if you look at the display itself, right, the ice level is actually not so good because it's very bright, and this brightness actually spread on the glass. So if your glass have any fingerprint on it, right, it's easily visible. So having to put the kind of L shape, and by spreading the light back to the figures, right, it should be able to solve the problems. So I have actually 3 layers over here, 1, 2, 3. So what I will do is I will just build this on the second layer first, and let you guys have a look what is the outcome before and after I place the LED stripe at the other angles with the help of this particular aluminium. So I'll be right back and let you guys see. Okay, as you guys can see, right, I already installed it in the second drawer, the second shelf. So what happened is, if you can see, right, from here, it's the same LED, but over here at the top, right, you can see extreme light at this corner. So over here, you don't really see the extreme light anymore. And on top, of course, you can still see the extreme lights. So if you look at it, right, even at the glass level, if you look at it, right, the glass is a bit like, you can see all the dirty stuff or the hand fingerprint stuff there, and for fingerprint there. But at this one, right, you don't really see because of the lightning is not actually bounced on the glass. So the lightning is actually bounced to the back. So if you look at the effect itself, right, compared to this effect, there's a lot of reflections. And you look at this, right, there's actually much lesser reflection on the LED. So I think this is a more proper way of setting up the LED. Rather than having the light to spread down, it actually spread toward the back of the shelf. So I think I will be doing it for all my shelf over here, which a lot. There's about at least quite a fair bit to do. So I will end my video here. Hope you guys like the videos, and if you guys like the video, do remember to subscribe to us, and have a good day ahead. See you guys again. Bye.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.